Hello. It's Wednesday. It's 5 o'clock and 11 o'clock and a bunch of different times. Welcome, everyone. It's a nice Wednesday. It's not too busy. It's not too much. It's a good Wednesday. It's the last Wednesday of April, which April flew by. But yeah, it's the last Wednesday. We have exciting things going on Crochet Foundry side. We're working on May coming out very soon, which is really going to be really fun. There's some really fun patterns. This is the problem, is when I have a job that I have to do things that is not just crocheting, so that I can't just crochet for y'all all the time, which is sad because there's a lot of really nice things I want to make, which I'm sure majority of you all can relate to 100%. But welcome, Melinda. So happy you're back this week. So happy you're here. Monica, good morning. Christina, good morning to you as well. It's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Lindsay, hello. Miss Karen, hello. So happy you're here. Miss Karen, I saw that you were finally able to get, I believe, a 15 millimeter of Aries or Taurus, maybe. I think it was Aries that you mentioned. But I'm happy you got the hook you wanted. Happy. Kayla, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live. It's Wednesday. I feel great. I always sometimes I'm chugging along my day and I'm like, I just need to make it to Wednesday. And then I get so excited to see y'all. So good morning to everybody if it's your morning, and good afternoon if it's past your noon. L.E. Banks, hello. Monique, happy to have you here. It's Wednesday. What are we working on, y'all? It's the last Wednesday of the month, so I do need to send all the links we need to have if you receive them. And basically, today we're going to give away a Furls gift card, because it's the end of the month. I do want to give you the time of the chat to, if you do have any pictures, to send them or post them in the little comment that I'm about to share, just so that if you do have something in the works, you could potentially win a gift card. Squishmallows. I see something about Squishmallows. So cute. Oh my, are those Squishmallows? Oh, actually they're little pillows. They do look like a Squishmallow. I was like, wait, me? But no, I just realized, yes, that is a little pillow in the shape of a little skull. So it's kind of cute, but I love skulls. Lisa, hello. Kivia, hello. I'm happy you're here. I finally made it here on time for once. No shame in being late. No shame if this is the first time. If you need to pop out too, always feel free to pop out. Did I send the links I needed to send? I did. Okay. So we have some sleeves from Christina on here from the post. I just tied the ends of this beauty. Oh, is that a Those Who Wonder Cal, Lindsay? Let me see. Oh yeah, it is. I just saw your actual text. Yeah, it's a good month. I feel like we have some really nice contenders, and you could win a Furls gift card. So if I'm going to give you till the end of the live, I'll send my link various times just so nobody forgets or anything. Okay. Lindsay, I ordered the Purple Heart. They'll be here tomorrow. That's so fun. I'm so excited. I ordered some Purple Heart and I sent them to a friend's house as I'm going to Canada, but I'm going to go through Rhode Island first. So I sent them to her house so I can pick them up. I'm very excited. I love Purple Heart. I want my hands on them now. Anyway, Megan, hello. We're still saying hello to everybody. Hello, everyone. I'm happy you're here. It's another good Wednesday. So I was working on this from last week. This is a new swatch. I was working on a swatch last week, and then pretty much I believe it was another Karen from last week. She was saying she was working with Trubu, and we were talking about her struggles with Trubu, and I was using a 4-5. I was using my Cruella, and it wasn't working out. It was splitting my yarn so much, and my swatch for my Bluebell sleeves from this month, from April, it was just, the swatch itself was taking too long, so I couldn't imagine continuously crocheting this to make a whole piece. And granted, it's not a huge sweater, but it was still a lot of sleeve, a balloon sleeve, So then I decided I was going to switch down to a 4 instead of a 4 or 5 millimeter. So I went to a G. Y'all, game changer. Karen, if you're watching this later or at another time, or if you're watching now, you make, because she was making the maracuya top from March. I would, if you're still struggling with it, true boo, go down a hook size. I mean, for me, that's what's working. But anyway, Kivia, you want to win a Furls Odyssey hook. We aren't giving any away today, but I mean, technically, if you were to ever have a, what's it called? Like if you have a post, or not a post, a picture in the Crochet Foundry group, you could win a gift card. And then with the gift card, you could purchase whatever you would like. So maybe one day. That's what's kind of fun. That's why I like the gift card. I think I would like, in future, I would like to have more giveaways, like actual things, because it's kind of fun to switch it up every now and then. So if you ever have ideas, always feel free to let us know, because I always want to know what y'all want to see and things like that. So I want to win, I should say. But yeah, today we will do the Furls gift card for $25, and it'll be great. Like I said, I'll keep sharing the link just so you can kind of keep, if you're jumping in now or jumping in later, you won't miss the link to where you need to post. Anyway, I'll keep saying hello. Kimberly, hello. I'm happy you're here. Happy you could attend. It's always fun when like whenever you finally make it and you're like saying hello to the group for the first time, I'm like, yes, welcome friends. Anyway, I get very excited by talking with you all. And see, I have a cardigan that I want to check one of these hooks on, and I'm excited to see the smaller sizes on those too. Yeah, the Purple Heart came in. That's technically the biggest range we've had. The 12 and the 15 did sell out very fast. But yeah, we started at like a 325 millimeter, which is a D hook, and went all the way to Q, which was really fun. I hope we get more of those. Christina, I have all my pieces made for the Miria Bliss. I cannot say that word. Cardigan. Onto the blocking. Finish. Oh, what a good feeling. Congratulations, Christina. I know you're not quite done, but you're so close. And I feel like that's kind of the hardest part for me, is to get to that point. And I'm like, I just need to block it. Then I normally just get so impatient because I just can't wait like one more day. And then I normally just wear it without blocking. And then I'm like, I should have blocked this. But you're so close. Finish line. We're rooting for you. We're all rooting for you. So I'm working on a Tunisian blanket. Melinda, how fun. I love Tunisian. The first Tunisian project I did was a blanket. So good luck. I hope it goes well. Keep us posted how it goes. I'm very curious. But let me keep going on the comments so I don't miss it. And Monique, yes, the Purple Heart Streamline Wood is the new hook that we released last Friday, if I'm not mistaken, on the 21st. But yeah, that's because we have a Purple Heart Alpha, like Furls has a Purple Heart Alpha, but we released the Purple Heart Wood hook. Anyway, Pink Berry, or Pink, is it 172 or Pink Barrel? I'm very sorry. I do not know how to say this, but Lisa, we're happy you're here. Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. But yeah, I'm working on the Bluebells swatch right now. It's let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I need to start printing these because, as we've learned with the sun now being out when I'm on these lives, the reflection is not the best. But it's really fun, from April, and it was designed by a designer in the UK. Her name's Victoria, and her like crochet business is in the Stitch with Vix. Yeah, she's UK based. She's awesome, and it's such a fun. I saw this and I was like, please, can we have this, because I love this design. It's really like, it's a great layering piece because it's just sleeves and like a neck. So then I feel like it can be for that transitional period, because also depending on the fiber you use, it could be kind of warm. But again, like you can layer it over something like a long sleeve and you won't even see that it's a long sleeve, or you like a little tank top, or maybe for the spring weather. I was all about it, if you couldn't tell. But that's what I'm working on now. I had to start my swatch all over again with the smaller hook, but it's going significant. I was really trying with the other one, and I was like, I can't do this. And I had to undo my swatch. It was pretty much done, and I wasn't happy with it. So then I was like, I'm going to try it with, because it met gauge. Like the gauge was correct, but then what I'm doing now, which is interesting, is pretty much because this like tapers out, I'm sliding my yarn a little bit to the end. Just to be able to, just to be able to get like a slightly bigger in gauge again. So yeah, that's that beauty. I'll show you more pictures. But yeah, it's literally just sleeves, and I think I can get it done by the end of May, and I want to get it done by the end of May because May is going to have some really fun ones too. So again, I just get too distracted and I want to make everything, but like you, we can't just be crocheting all the time, which makes me very sad. But anyway, maybe one day, oh goodness, excuse that noise. Maybe one day we can. But yeah, this is more of that. So yeah, like I said, like you can layer this so many different ways because it's just sleeves. Like you're just wearing sleeves. Anyway, I'm gonna move on now. Let's see, Christina, I have some Kobu going on a project similar to Trubu. I tried a bunch of hooks with it and settled for a kit. That's what's kind of funny. I'm like I try all my hooks pretty much, and then I find something. And because just certain fibers work so different, and then sometimes if your yarn is splitting too much, usually if my yarn splits too much, before I blame the yarn, and this is with like any kind of brand, this isn't just like frills, any kind of yarn you use, I feel like if something's splitting, my first instinct is to size down. And normally that takes like care of 70% of it. Like I think the drape you get with the Trubu, I understand it because of then the looseness of this twist, right? So that's why I would rather kind of use a smaller hook and then make sure I have a looser tension to meet gauge, because in that way I'm able, like the smaller tip can get in there a little better. But anyway, we are all, it's just the challenges, but I love it. Regardless, I love it. The Naked Snail, hello, welcome. I'm happy you're here. Megan, you're driving to Washington State from Pennsylvania 16 hours to go. I mean, you're like, that's almost kind of like the finish line. That's really impressive. Safe travels. I'm glad you could like tune in. That's so fun. And Monique, you have the alpha. I don't have the alpha, and I'm so curious now because of the streamlined wood. So maybe one day I'll get it. You can print the Crochet Foundry. I tried it last week. Awesome. That's so fun. I try to like, what I feel like I do is then I try to highlight it and then it prints. But I think I'm going to try to do it from my iPad and hopefully it'll work. I was having troubles with my old computer. So hopefully either my iPad or my new computer that is functioning well or better, I should say. But Melinda, thank you for the advice. I did tell everyone and I said, hey, y'all, we would love a physical copy of Crochet Foundry. And so I think it'd be, I know it's not something we can do right away, but it could be a super fun project to do for like the best of. And we put like, it'll be just like a collection of like some of our best selling and just most popular designs in a physical one, like a physical magazine. That'd be so fun. I hope we do it. The whole team wants to do it. So it'd be great. Hopefully it'll happen, y'all. Karen, I just got out of physical therapy and sitting here with a nice pack and Tylenol. Oh, Karen, I hope you feel better soon. That doesn't sound fun, but hopefully the Tylenol kicks in. No crocheting. I mean, sometimes you do really have to put the hooks down, and I feel bad for you, but we hope for a speedy recovery, y'all. Let's see. Can you share your screen? Moogly does that on her Facebook. I'm trying. Yeah, I think I should be able to share my screen. I think that would be really fun to do when I can. I hadn't thought of that. I don't know why I hadn't thought of that. Maybe because I rarely share my screen in general. But Monique, that's a great suggestion. This is going to be a game changer because I feel like now I'm going to like line up I'm going to make like a PowerPoint and share. It won't be a PowerPoint. It won't be boring, but it'll be great because then I can share like literally all the different projects that I want to recommend because there's so many good ones. So anyway, love that the sleeves. What is that called? Oh, so Monique, are you the Bluebell sleeves? Is that where you're love that sleeves? It's called Bluebell sleeves, and it's from April. And we had some trouble being like, is this like a sweater that has no body? Then is it not a sweater? It was fun to like figure this one out, but Victoria chose the the name for the design, and bluebell sleeves, and it fits quite perfectly because it is like kind of like a balloon sleeve. I love these questions. And then let's see, 100. I would love, yeah, Kivio. Maybe like Kivio, I hope you win one day. I am rooting for you to win something from us one day. It makes me happy. But yes, a bodiless sweater. It's kind of funny. It's a little weird to think of like a sweater not having a body, but it works. You would be surprised. It really does work. I know we're looking at like fall designs, and there's so many good sweaters. And so it's like, I'm glad we get like, you can't always just have like sweater after sweater after sweater. There has to be something to it, right? It should just be called a shrug. Melinda, funny you say this because there is it May? I can't remember. But there's something similar. I won't give too many details, but there is something similar coming to Crochet Foundry, and then they described it as a shrug. And I will say it looks completely different. But it is so funny because when I saw the picture, I think the designer called it a shrug. But then I remember when I couldn't remember what they called it, and I was explaining, because basically designers submit something, a couple people look through it, and then we kind of discuss it like, hey, I was thinking this, and then somebody else shares what they really liked. So I was like, yeah, there's a thing, it's like sleeves, but it's not like the ones from April. It's like very different. And then somebody's like, a shrug. I'm like, yes. So Melinda, you're onto something, and you're reading my mind, and you're very good at this, because yes, it's kind of like a shrug. But anyway, Granny D, I'm happy you're here. Hello, hostess with the mostest. Oh, thank you. I love that. I'm happy you're here. I haven't seen you in a minute. It's really fun to have you here. But let's see. Wait, can't she like this on YouTube, right? Yes, Melinda. Oh, yes. I don't know. I don't think when somebody comments from Facebook, only the people that are on the Facebook can see those comments, if I'm not mistaken. And then YouTube sees YouTube. But maybe because we're using like one platform, y'all can see each other. If you can't, Monique completely agrees with you. So I'm super excited. I got the deal with the 3 months for $20 in June. I'm going to get my year subscription. Woohoo! That's so fun. Yeah, we have just kind of to like, for those who are a little bit newer to Crochet Foundry, we have our individual monthly pattern, or monthly issues, I should say. And then every kind of season we'll group 3 issues together. So you can then purchase the bundle of the season, and you get those 3 months. So for example, spring would be March, April, May. And we offer the bundle from the very beginning of March, and then you'll just automatically get April and May as soon as they come out. But it's really fun. I really like the bundles. Like, I know the subscription is at a higher price point, so I think the bundle is a great option because you still kind of get those issues in advance. But I like the ease of it, and then I like that I don't even have to think about it. I just buy it once and that's it. And then technically the single issues and the bundles do always have a percentage off. Like, you can use a promo code and save 15% on the first 5 days, if I'm not mistaken. So whenever we send out the email that it's released, we'll add a promo code for that specific month and bundle, which is kind of fun because then you get it at an even better deal. But yeah, so it's really, I really like the bundle personally. Like, I think especially like if like you're not too sure, maybe you're like, maybe I don't know if I'll like this. Like, I think the bundle also gives you enough to see what like we'll have in a season. And then if you really like it, then you can get the subscription for the next season, which the subscription will then have a bonus tote, like a tote bag that is really spacious actually. And then also a hook, a resin hook that is specific only for the subscription. And this year, there's going to be a new one for each year. Is one called, it's like a lilac, and it's just like a whisper of lilac color in it, and it's really fun. But we have that in a size H right now, 5mm, and we're hoping to get it in more sizes. I don't know the timeline for that. I know we had some delays, but so yeah, so basically with a subscription, you get pretty much a hook that you can't buy through Furls, which is really kind of fun and exciting. And that, like, we're trying to make them available in the sizes that majority, not all of the patterns, but majority of the patterns in those issues, like you can kind of use it with. And honestly, you know me when I'm like, I use the recommended hook on the pattern as a guide. If I see 5mm on that pattern, I'm grabbing a 4 and a 4/5 because I just have very loose tension. But anyway, I'll keep scrolling. Steph Walker, hello, how are you? Happy you're here, Steph. Steph, will I be meeting you in Canada? Is this Steph or is this another Steph Walker? If so, hello. I can't wait to meet you in person. And also Crochet Foundry and Furls, but both of us, we're all going, that's not true. Pam and myself are going to Canada for the Edmonton Fiber Festival, which is going to be super fun. And we're going to be part of the fashion show, and we're going to be able to see like a bunch of our just kind of designs from like a couple of years. Like we have a couple older ones and then a couple newer ones. And it's going to be really fun. We're very excited. And we're going to hopefully meet so many fun crochet loving people and knitters too, because it's a fiber festival. So knitters, yarn dyers, all kinds of like crocheters, all kinds of fiber artists. And we can't wait to be there. Let's see, I don't want to miss anything. Pam, can I get you a t-shirt that says spoiler lols? I love a spoiler. Pam for sure should get that t-shirt because it's normally Pam who's like, I'm gonna tell you X, Y, and she's kind of like my boss. I mean, she is my boss. So I trinkle in little snippets of what I think I can say, which it's not that I would get in trouble. I've said this before. I would not get in trouble, but then I don't want to ruin the surprise. But yeah, it is kind of fun to like share little bits of information. But yeah, anyway, let's see, when you get the bundle, you get the May issue a week early, right? I'm trying to remember if you might get it the week early. I'm trying to remember. Does the bundle, I'm going to ask because I feel like that may not be the case, but then it would make sense because it's similar to the subscription. I'm going to ask and hopefully I can get an answer to you before the end of this live. I'm going to send the link again. This is of what I need to send. I'm going to send the link of the group. And this is the group that we kind of technically host our crochet alongs in. So the post every month will be pinned at the top of the group. And this is where if you're working on something, post a picture, please. And then that way you are entered to win a Furls gift card. It's kind of exciting. We've had a bunch of different people win. I do also do like month specific like issue giveaways. So like I'll give away April if we're in April, or next month I'll give away May. And those are just if you're kind of on here, that you don't have to post anything. So we do little giveaways here and there. It's kind of fun. I really enjoy things. I enjoy giving things away, I should say. I am seeing, let's see. Yay, I'm adding people. I can see some people trying to join the group and I'm adding you as we speak, okay? Just so you know, you have an eye on it. And now we'll get Melinda. I'm so happy you're going to get it. You will love it. Trust you me. The hook is really pretty. And then it's a really great deal because you literally get a whole year's, like just so many patterns. And we have, what I like about our selection process is it's not just one person that chooses like everything. It's kind of like, hey, what do we think about this and this and that? So you kind of get little bits of like, you kind of get the best of the best, in my opinion. We have some really fun things coming up in May and really excited for the summer. And I can't wait. I can't wait for y'all to see all of it. It's going to be super exciting. Yes, Monique, I would have to agree with you. Last year's crochet hook, the 4.5mm G Plus was a gray color. It was so fun. I really love that gray. I also love gray in general, but I always say, oh, Granny D, I hope you're feeling better. I'm so glad you're back. Hope you're feeling better. Hope it all. Steph, I'm so happy this is you. I'm excited to see you. We're excited to see you. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so fun. I love that your little display pictures like a little rooster or chicken. But yeah, I think Canada's gonna be great. I'm very excited. It's gonna be a lot of work, but it's gonna be so much fun. And from everything we've seen, it's a huge like convention center or like expo center, which to imagine all of that filled with everything that we love, it's honestly a privilege to be there. I'm very, very excited to go to Canada. Very excited to be a part of this. So let's see. Can anyone go to this? See you guys at the Fiber? Can anyone go to this to see you guys? Yeah, like we will literally be there. It's really fun. They have 3 days. It's May 5th through the 7th. It's not this week, but it's next weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I know they like, if I'm not mistaken, it's Friday evening where you can like come in and start shopping. Then Saturday, and then there's also like workshops and different things like that. And then Saturday we'll have more workshops, more shopping. And if I'm not mistaken, Sunday's also more shopping. So it's 3 days of, you don't have to shop, obviously. I've gone to a couple in the UK of these fiber festivals, and it's just kind of fun to like meet and greet people. Like you're just kind of there, like looking at yarn, looking at different, hooks and notions and things like that. So I'm very excited to be there. And we will, if you do go, you will be able to purchase like furls hooks also in hand. And if I'm not mistaken, you can also purchase more of like I think we'll have like annual subscriptions there where you can get your hook and tote then and not have to wait. But yeah, Steph Walker. Pam needs that shirt for sure. Pam definitely needs that shirt. I'm going to write this down because I want to get her a shirt like this now. If you're watching, Pam, Merry Christmas in the future because it's not going to happen right now. It's going to have to wait. Pam t-shirt, spoiler alert, because that's actually really funny. And the thing is also Pam knows not everything, but kind of like, she knows so much of what's coming that I don't even know. And so sometimes she spoils things for me and I'm like, yes. So anyway, so even I don't know that much, y'all. I really don't. I've seen videos from the festivals and yarn crawls. There's not one here in Nebraska that I found, but I'm thinking it would be fun to go. Lindsay, I'm with you. Like I said, I've only been to a couple in London, but it's so fun. And I think because like the fashion show that the Edmonton Fiber Festivals, it's called Gathering Threads, I should say. I'm so sorry. That's the actual name. I do know it used to be like Fiber Flock. But Gathering Threads, I really love the concept of the fashion show because then you're going to see so much knit and crochet wear on real people. And it's just so fun. I'm actually super excited about it. I love all things yarn related. So to go as a part of Crochet Foundry and as part of Furls is actually super, super fun. And I would love to meet any of y'all there. So if someone can go from here, it would be so fun to meet you in person. I hope that we can continue doing things like this because it's just so fun to meet y'all. Like I feel like it's fun. And I would, from everything that I heard from Pam and Lorene, Crystal, and, Davida and Megan, like from last year's CGOA in New Orleans, like they also thought it was so fun. They were like, it was so fun to like meet certain people that like we knew of, and to just meet them in person. But yeah, sorry, I'm not like crocheting right now. There's so many fun comments. I don't want to miss any. We enjoy you giving things away. Yeah, I would agree. I wish I was a viewer sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh goodness. Monique, be safe on your driving. No worries. And let's see, festivals are fun. I volunteered at Edmonton Fiber Frolic. Yeah, so it was definitely called Edmonton Fiber Frolic, and they've changed the name to Gathering Threads. And Steph she's experienced, and if she says it's going to be fun, I believe her. Oh, hi, Michaela. Happy you're here. You're late, but it's totally fine. All we've talked about is just what we're doing. Like I said, I'm working on Bluebell sleeve. I consider myself to be not like a super like expert in crochet, but I am definitely like a strong crocheter. And it's just fun to like somewhat be humbled sometimes by your project, and not even your project, your swatch. It's sometimes fun to be like, I've never used this yarn and I have to learn how to use it. But we're always learning. I think we talked about a little bit about that last week of how we're always learning and it's like totally fine. So I had to completely redo my swatch and size down a hook to kind of have better control of the yarn that I'm working on. So I'm really excited to finish this swatch. I think I'm going to work on this on the plain over because one, it's super light, And 2, I want to wear this. So I don't know when I'll have it done, but hopefully by like 1 or 2 weeks, it'll really be coming along and I can show y'all. But anyway, let's see. Edmonton has the largest mall in Canada. It's called the, Monique, I have been hearing this and I hope I get to go. But we'll see if we have time. I think we have time. Pam wants to take me there. So Granny G, I'm going to let Pam know that you say hi. She is working away. I came from a meeting with her actually. So, but we're all so good, busy, like I don't know. It's exciting things happening here. So, look at what, Karen, it was a great idea. The spoiler alert. I think it's so fun. It's a great idea. And I hope we can all have them. And so when we have like a fun spoiler, I really enjoy this group because I know you're not here speaking with me, but I love reading all of your comments. Like I try not to miss any. And if I ever do, please feel free to send it again. And then like we just throw around ideas and now this is happening. And thank you, Karen, for the for the phenomenal idea. Hello, Miss Other Karen. I would love to do that. The Vogue Knitting Live event in New York. I saw bits and pieces. I've seen bits and pieces of it in general, and I've always thought that would be really fun to go to. So I'm writing it down and I'm going to put it in my calendar and hopefully we can make it. Like, I know it's knitting, but I could go as just a spectator, as just a guest, if you will. It'd be super fun. When is the Fiber Festival? So again, just as a reminder, Gathering Threads is May 5th through May 7th. So it's that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There is also an online pre-event, online event. Like it's technically starting online first that week. I'm not too sure of all of the details on that one, but I'm just gonna send the link for y'all, just in case if anybody's curious, because it's actually just kind of cool in general. At least I feel like it is. So I will send y'all the link as well, just if you were curious of what we'll be doing. Let's see. Yeah, Swift Winders, Winding People for yeah. And what's cool about this, I know this is Crochet Foundry, but I'm just stuck on Gathering Threads because I think I'm just so excited. But it's like, I know I've seen some videos on their social media of how they're going to have different fiber artists there, and like it's the people who are like spinning the yarn and have these farms, and it's like almost like farm to like hand-dyed yarn garment made type thing. Super cool. I hope if there's like if the virtual is a possibility for y'all, I think that'd be a great thing to experience. Let's see. And then yes, your local yarn store day is on the 29th. So we have a packed 2 weeks, y'all. And is this Friday or Saturday? It's Saturday. My daughter and I are probably going Friday as she has to work on Saturday. As long as you support local, I love that. This is why I also really enjoy Crochet Foundry, because we're supporting like individual like designers, and that's what's really fun. And then what we're hoping, and this would be really fun, is to start like inviting, like not inviting, but like asking to work with hand dyers, yarn dyers, like, because it's just even more personal. I feel like it's more personal. I love hand-dyed yarn, and to see like our garments made in hand-dyed yarn and like supporting independent people and small businesses is super fun. So local yarn store day is on Saturday, the 29th. It's going to be super fun because I'll be in Rhode Island, and I will be going to there's a couple in Rhode Island that I really like. So let's see. Knit Pearls Quarrel, ready. Yep, the 29th. Thank you for people who answer each other. Y'all are the best. I love reading your comments. I actually really like seeing everybody communicate through the queue. Christina, you started crocheting when you were 8. You're 42 now. I still learn new things about crochet constantly. It's amazing how much there is out there. That's why it's not boring. Like my personality and my brain has to be like super. I think that's why I just love the magazine, because I have like, oh, I want to make this, I want to make that, which is sometimes not great because then I start them and then I can't finish them because I have too many. But I'm always learning, and I like that Crochet Foundry has these designs that are not just like single crochet all the way, which honestly, sometimes that is what you need. And you can make incredible things with single crochet. And then that's also kind of the best part is then we have like, there was one design that was pretty much like a lot of single crochet. And it was a stunning design. Let me see, I need to find it. If I don't find it today, I'm going to find it next week. But then it's just so fun to see, like, to just learn and see all these things and learning all these patterns and stitches and how to creatively make a stitch that's kind of like basic, if you will, like a single crochet, like it's a basic stitch you learn, like it's a first stitch we learn, right? And it makes this incredible blanket. It was actually, I think it was a kit as well with furls, one of the blankets. And it's just, yeah, just like alternating single crochet stitches and something else. And it's like gorgeous. So I want to start making more. So I made a post on Crochet Foundry, and it was for this. And I've mentioned before, I mainly crochet like garments. So I feel confident crocheting a lot of garments. And then I saw this, which is a laptop sleeve or tablet sleeve. And this is from this is from April as well. I'm getting my months confused. But it's like a really cute laptop sleeve. And it has like an inner lining and the outer lining. And it's so pretty. And like but even so, like this makes me nervous. Like I want to make it because it makes me nervous and I want to like learn. But that's the thing. It's like technically, I'm sure we all know the stitches that go here, right? But then it's made in such a cool way and that's why I feel like anyone can do that. Like anyone can make a garment. Anyone can make like a project that seems a little scary because you just take it slow and break it down. But that's why I really enjoy the pattern. Previous people have asked if we have like beginner friendly, and majority of the patterns we have in Crochet Foundry are beginner friendly. But you just can't tell because it looks so good. And that's kind of the best part about it. And then sometimes we do have a more like intermediate. And even then it's like, it's just, you have that basic information that then you may do a reverse. So you may you may kind of work on the wrong side. So you're going through the back forward instead of just forward to the back type thing. But there's so much to learn. And you kind of just build upon what you already learned. And it's great fun. I know I've talked about this a lot, y'all, but I just can't get over it. Anyway, my recommended daily allowance of fiber. I'll always do this every month to keep my squirrels regular. And I'm going to be showing Wonder Yarn today. That's so fun. I love this. I love that you have little squirrels. Little squirrels are so cute. That's what you call your subscribers. I love this. Anyway, next week. Wow. Yeah. April has flown by. Like, I know technically I missed the first week because I was sick of April, but then we're at the end of April. Somebody's going to win a gift card today, and I'm excited to see who. I'm going to send again. And then somebody's going to win a pattern. I think, not a pattern, a monthly issue. I would like to give a monthly issue. It doesn't have to be April, but I'd like to give a monthly issue. So I'm just going to scroll pretty much from where everyone, whoever's been commenting, you're in it and you could win it. And then I'll have you send me an email and you can choose. I would like for you to choose whatever month you want, because this is the end of the 4th month, which feels kind of wild, 2023. And y'all have been so awesome every week. You join me every week, and I feel very honored to have you all to talk to. So yeah, I'd like to give any kind of month you like. So we started monthly issues June 2022. So any from June onwards until this month is fair game. We'll do it at the end. It's 5:40. I'm going to keep reading the comments, and then I'll start wrapping it up. I'm going to send my link again, just in case anybody needs to post anything. Yeah. Oh, there's some really pretty projects, works in progress in here, in this, on the post that I'm asking y'all to post in. I'm going to start wrapping up. I want to finish reading everybody's comments though. Let's see. Are you putting the link on the Facebook or YouTube so I can always go to YouTube and look it up? The link, Monique, just to let you know, the link should be going on YouTube and Facebook. So if you can go to YouTube to grab it, and this is any link I send. This is not just what I just sent. This is all the links. Julie, I too would love to go to CGOA. Give me all the festivals. I'll go there. Steph, you are correct. It is okay. So it is a whole week. The virtual hangout each night. It is in the evenings, which is kind of fun. So it's like after work. I want to say, I think like 8 Mountain Time, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. The details are on Gathering Threads website, which is gatheringthreadsfestival.com. Now, I'm not sure if we're doing something for that. I think we are, but I'm not 100% sure. I should know, but oopsie. Let's see. Where's your local yarn store, Victoria? Steph, this is a great question. I live in London. There is a really nice yarn store in Richmond, in like an area close by to me, called Tribe Yarns. There's a couple in like central London that are really nice. But I mainly only go to Tribe Yarns because it's kind of really close. They have really, really nice yarns. I bought my first set of interchangeable like crochet hooks, which is pretty much Tunisian hooks as well. Like they can be crochet or they can be Tunisian hooks. I bought those there. And then in Rhode Island, I moved from Rhode Island before I started buying more like hand-dyed yarns. But I'm going to a yarn dyers like farewell event because they're not gonna dye yarn anymore. So I'm gonna do that. And then there's a couple stores in Rhode Island that I'm really excited to check out. Let's see. I love crocheting Tunisian, but lately I'm learning how to knit, and the struggle is real. Monique, it takes time. The fact that you can already crochet and Tunisian is super impressive. So everything takes time. So you can do it. We believe in you, and keep us posted how it goes. I love doing a little bit of everything. It's really fun. And how many projects do you have started right now? Steph, I don't know if this was for me, or if you were asking somebody else. I have too many. I am working. So technically, it's a swatch though. I have my swatch. I have one from January that I'm going to finish so I can wear it in Edmonton, which is the Sunrise, Woodland Sunrise cropped hoodie, which is great. It's another like mainly sleeves, cropped at the top of the chest with a very pretty sunrise like motif on it. So that hopefully you will see me in it. That's my goal. I'm bringing all my yarn and finishing it on the plane. So let's see, I started crocheting just before I started my channel almost 4 years ago, but learned knit when I was 9 in a 4-H club. That's so cool. That's so cool. It's so fun to like pick something up like later. I think I learned how to knit first. My grandmother taught me. And then I learned how to crochet after that because it was so fun. She's like, I think you'll like crochet. Grandmother was an incredibly talented woman. But it's so fun. I think it's hard to kind of like switch your brain from it. And I try to alternate projects. But it takes you a second. It's kind of fun though. My mom taught me to knit and crochet when I was around 8 or 9. And I remember we had a huge round granny tablecloth. It didn't really click for me then though. And I started again 11 years ago. That's so fun. It is kind of funny when you think of like, oh, that was like, when I think of like the things my grandmother made, I'm like, oh, like I use that like all the time. And it wasn't until like, obviously I was older and I was crocheting a lot more that I was like, this is so cool. But anyway. Let's see. I'm just thinking that I should go back and redo some older projects with better understanding of how crochet works. That's actually a great idea. I've been wanting to do that with a lot of mine. I had some really kind of not the best. I actually have it here. Oh no, I don't. I thought I did, but it was like kind of a scarf that could have been really pretty, but it wasn't. I'm like, we're gonna repurpose that yarn. Why not? So let's see, Monique. Let's see. But I love these Wednesdays. I'm trying to, are you able to, this is where, oh, I did have a hashtag technically, and I checked the hashtag, but there were, actually, I don't think, I need to check again because I'm going to check right now, actually, now that I think of it. Because when I looked, there weren't any Instagram posts. I did see Facebook posts, but I did not see Instagram. We're trying to see how we can, if we should move it off the crochet group, because I don't understand how you can't see the links, but we'll get there. I will, if it's my mission this year to get you to see everything, it will be that. Oh, goodness. Let's see. I don't know if people know, but Tony Lipsy is doing Crochet Academy starting May 1st, and it's free. Melinda, thank you so much for that info. She is. We love Tony. Actually, I think we shared her something she shared yesterday. It was really fun, but we do love toning. Let's see. Great to know. I was hoping that CGA would be in New York City. I was too. New York City is kind of like a good central point. I've never been to CGA, but a lot of people from our team last year went. They said it was really fun, and they were like, "It was so fun. We gave so many things away." And I was like, "I wish I could have gone just to get things." So funny. I specifically have an amigurumi dragon. I did for my then 5-year-old. She's 12 now, and I would be curious how much better it would look with it. Yeah, absolutely. It's also, I think it's nice. I what if you like remake it and then you compare, so then it's like a progress shot of what used to be, what is now, and you can see like how you've grown in your skill and your craft. That's actually a really fun idea. Julie, you're coming to London in June. It's gonna be so fun. I will send me an email and I can send you a bunch. Like, there's actually a lot of yarn stores. Like, well, not a lot, but there's several in central London. Julie, email us because I would love to share some fun info. I'm gonna send. Let's see, support@crochetfoundry.com. I'm sending a comment. Yeah, support@crochetfoundry.com. Perfect. Julie, send me an email. I would love to send you some recommendations. It'll be really fun. There's several that are really nice. I haven't been to them all. That's kind of fun too. I still need to email about getting my new Crochet Foundry. Yeah, Michaela, let me know. Send us an email. We'll help you out, okay? Where if we ever, oh, Steph, you were born in Kent. How fun. I think my in-laws have family who live in Kent, but most of Hayward's Heath, I think that's Kent, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. My British geography is actually not great. I just know London and Surrey, and that's what. But anyway, oh goodness. This is really funny. There are times, this was actually, True Boo, it wasn't the pattern. The stitches in this pattern are actually very simple. It was the yarn. And for the first time in a very long time, I was like, I can't do this. I was getting so upset. And I was like, I need to, and I finally like finished the swatch. I was like, it matches, like it meets gauge, but I can't do this. And I ended it all. And I was so many words in my mind. And my husband just watched me and he could tell I was upset. But anywho, I so happy. I love seeing all your comments. I love, like, please keep telling me. Yesterday I got the Taurus in 12 millimeter and 15 millimeter crochet hooks. That's so fun. That's so fun. I'm glad I think we still, I'm gonna check really quickly. I think we still could have some in stock. We got a lot. This was like, I think the first like time we were able to get more because we knew that more people wanted them. We still have them, y'all. So if anybody wants 12 millimeter, 15 millimeter, Aries and Taurus are both still available. As Mother's Day approaches, shout out to all the moms and grandmoms that pass on their craft to us. Honestly, yes, thank you so much. My mom also knits and crochets, and I remember I was moving, I'm packing all my things, and I found this bag of yarn. I was like, this isn't mine. My mom was like, oh, I forgot about that. She starts pulling out all of these incredible makes in both crochet, or not even just both. It was crochet, knitting, and Tunisian. And I was like, woman, you're so talented. Teach me your ways. Like very intricate, very like detailed, like fine yarns. Like anybody who uses fingering weight yarn or sport weight yarn, my hat's off to you. I live in DK. DK is my realm. That's where I like thrive. But yeah, anyway, so much talent. It's so fun to like, it was so fun to look through it. And I'm like, Mom, why don't you do this? And anyway, I'm hoping to go to London next year. Mom and kiddo trip to see family, do fun stuff in London. Like, oh, Steph, you totally should. We'll chit chat more in person. I can't wait to meet you. This is so fun. I'm so excited. If you couldn't tell, I love talking with y'all. If you couldn't tell. So I hope we can do more like in-person events, because the more we can meet of y'all, it would be so fun. Let's see, Monique, my grandmother taught me how to crochet when I was 4, and I'm 45 now, but it was in Portuguese, and he used to knit and do everything. But have you ever seen Portuguese knitting? So interesting. I have. And I think that's the one that's like the yarn goes to the back. if I'm not mistaken, that could be it, but I think it is. And if not, I definitely still know of Portuguese like knitting because I remember like being like, oh, interesting, Portuguese. And then I was like, is it all in Portuguese? And it doesn't make sense, but those are my questions. So I definitely heard of it. Let's see. I taught myself to knit and crochet as an adult. I had no brother to teach me. My mom doesn't knit or crochet. Well, you are the first one. You can start it all. That's so cool. I think being self-taught is also pretty amazing. Like, I understand there's a lot of resources like at hand that you can use, but still, like that's so. I would it would take me so long. I'm thankful for the help that I had because I don't know if I could do it myself. But yeah, anyway. Let's see. When I found out my grandmother learned to crochet doilies when she was 59 and encouraged me to try, I have the most intricate doilies she crocheted. That's amazing. I love that so much. That's so fun. I like it's never too late to learn anything. I'm a strong believer in that. And I feel like this is proof. Like you can learn anything at any time. It is patience. And sometimes that's what we just lack. But we can do it. Anyway. I'm going to start. I found a link and I see it highlighted. Monique, I'm happy you found a link. It's one of them is working. Megan, that's a great question. I was actually wondering about Olajo. I hope she's okay. I hope she's doing well. If she's busy, I just hope she's just busy and it's nothing like serious or anything like that. But it would be fun. I just hope she's okay. I'm sure she is. She's just busy. She's a busy woman. I mean, this is technically the morning. I would be very busy myself, but it only works because it's later in my day. So, Olajo, if you're watching this later, we wish you well. We hope you make it back soon sometime. But if not, we wish you the best too. We all have things to do, and it's totally fine that you're not here. We just miss you. Anyway, I sound like a weirdo, but I just care. Oh gosh. Let's see. The yarn makes all the difference. Yarn makes all the difference. It really does. It's kind of wild to see the same pattern in all these different yarns. And like, I would probably have to use 3 different hooks. And anyway, don't forget to restock the 12mm and 15mm hooks in the Purple Heart, in the like that kind of purple wood. Miss Karen, I totally agree. I want them, so I'm hoping that we'll get them soon. I do know I think we are expecting more. I just don't know when. So I can't give a timeline because I'm not quite sure. My husband yells out random numbers when I'm counting stitches, like some rich Pico collar. It happens, and I normally get upset. And I have to, when I count, y'all, I can't do anything. Anyway, I'm wrapping up the comments. I'm making sure I'm not missing any questions though. Pre-YouTube, yes, you can learn. Yeah, I mean, if you pre-YouTube and you learn, that's amazing. I would need like hours of footage and angles, and Lisa, my hat's off to you. You are a talented person, and yeah, I'm sure you could teach people. If you learned yourself, you could teach people for sure. My grandma taught me how to crochet when I was 10. I'm 55 and still learn new things every day. That's the best part about it, Kimberly. Like, seriously, the best part about it. I never get bored because there's always something new. And then when that's not, I grab my little different issues and I look for a new pattern because there's so many pretty ones to make. Let's see, it does go around your neck, or you can buy pins for it because you can have multiple colors. Portuguese knitting. That does not sound easy at all. Okay, it's the one I'm thinking of. I like to watch it because I don't know if I could ever do it. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Michaela, you were in London, British Columbia, 2019. Next trip home to Germany, 2024. But this time stopping in Ireland. Maybe we'll make it in London. That'd be so fun. BC. I said British Columbia, like the Canadian province, even before COVID. That's really funny. It's so fun. There's so much to do. You never get bored here. So anybody who ever wants to visit, if you need yarn recommendations, let me know. I'll send you to all the right stores. Steph Walker, 2 lessons and then you are ready to go. Self-toss and send. I mean, the self-learners. I mean, I think to a certain degree we all self-learn after a certain point. So, and everybody needs to pat their little shoulder because we all learn eventually. Jo and I are fiber sisters. Love her bunches. That's so sweet. I love to hear that. I love the community we have. I think obviously there's, bad apples and all, like in all sorts of like industries, communities, if you will. However, I do overall just love our community. It's so sweet. I know we all care for each other, and it's like it's fun. I feel like we're friends, right? Like I feel like y'all are my friends. Sounds kind of cheesy, but it's really fun to watch y'all and just talk about projects and talk about yarn and hooks. Reggie, is this you? I think this is you, Reggie. Hello, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I am wrapping up, but I'm glad you made it regardless. It was always whenever y'all have to leave or you can just pop in, it just makes me happy that you can even pop in, okay? Let's see, great aunt taught me knitting when I was little. Both grandmas crocheted, so they taught me 10 to 12-ish. Amazing. Isn't it so cool to learn something when you're young and then you're still doing it now? Like, I know obviously I'm sure we pick up and, put it down and pick it up every now and then, but let's see. I'm so happy the connections we are making on YouTube. Crochet and knitting communities are the best. Really are. It's so fun. I mean, I think I've mentioned this before. Like one of my favorite times was I was in a group. I'm in a lot of Facebook like crochet and knitting groups, and somebody like mentioned how they lost at Yarn Chicken and they didn't have enough yarn to finish their project. And somebody was like, "Oh, I think is it this? Because I have it. Let me send it to you." Like it was so sweet. But it's so fun. It's great. I'm going to start scrolling now for the monthly issue of your choice winner. And if you commented at all, you're in the pot to win. So no need, you don't have to like comment anything specific. But yeah, I'm going to scroll from the very top to the very beginning, and just thankfully my mouse is very easy to poof, poof, poof. But it's been really fun today. I had, like I said, hopefully my goal is by the middle of May, there's going to be life to my Bluebell sleeves, because one, I really like it and I really want to wear it. And two, I want to show you what I'm working on. And it's not just swatches, because it's been rough. It really has been rough with my projects recently. Oh, goodness, but it's fine. So I'm going to click on a winner. Hopefully it's not going to be my own comment, because that's what normally happens. I either click in the middle or it's my own comment. And then, okay, Knit Pearl Squirrel with Granny D. You have won a month of your choice for Crochet Foundry. Please send us an email. It's support@crochetfoundry.com. And you can subject winner or anything. You just, as long as you say, I was on the live, I won. That's really all we need. But let's see, support@crochetfoundry.com is the email address. At the end of the day, if you ever send it to like the Furls one, they'll send it to me and I put through your orders. So send us a message with the month of your choice from June 2022 to April 2023. I'm happy you got a little issue. It's been great. So I'm going to, before I say the winner of the chicken dinner, not chicken dinner, but I always love that little saying anyway. If you do not eat meat, I apologize. Vegan chicken dinner, if you will. I don't ever want to hurt anyone's feelings, because I totally get it. This is, so before I pick the winner of the Furls Crochet gift card, I've just resent the link. Give anybody the few seconds if they need it. And yeah, I have had a great time as always. Next week I will be in Canada already, but I don't think it would interrupt. It'll be 10 a.m. maybe. I don't remember the time zone. It's Mountain Time. Is Mountain Time and Central Time the same time? I'm not quite sure. It should be fine. I know I have something for gathering threads that evening, but I don't believe I have something in the morning. So hopefully we will make sure to send out an email, and I will make sure to post, like, should anything change, we'll send out an email saying the change. And I'll also, should anything change, make sure to post on all our social media, just so nobody gets left out, misses it. I am here. I don't know what happened. My screen all of a sudden just refreshed itself. Oh goodness, what I was saying was, should any changes be made for next week, which I do not believe so, we'll make sure to let everybody know via social media and email. I believe there was even a last minute little entry on my post. It's 11 a.m. here right now. Okay. So mountain time is 1 hour before. Okay. Thank you, Steph. It should be totally fine. I'm now going to I'm going to scrolly on our Furls gift card potential winner. And we don't have too many. So whoever did post has a very high chance of winning. And again, I'm just scrolly, and then I click. No, clicked on nothing. Happens every time. You won't see it, but it'll at least pop up on my end. I always end up clicking like in the middle, like in the tiny middle. Scrolly. And, oh, Karen, you won. I just clicked on your picture of your maracuya top. How exciting. Karen, I am so sorry. I do not know how to say your last name. Drogemeyer? I'm very sorry. I can't say that. But Karen, you won. How exciting. I love giving away things. I wish I could give away more. I'm always just going to send messages to my team and be like, hey, if there's ever anything y'all want me to give away, just send it to me or just let me know. And then I didn't have to send it to me. And let's see. It's how exciting. Please email support@crochetfoundry.com. For anyone who did not win, we always have next month. And if you're still working on the project, you can still post away. That's how casual this crochet along is. Support@crochetfoundry.com. It's been great. And you posted the picture with the printed pattern. I'm glad it prints out very well. I'm gonna print these out now. It's gonna be great. But yeah, I'm very excited. There are some really fun projects out here. I can't wait to see when these are done. I can't wait to see just the progress you'll make. Please send us the progress pictures for next month, because then you could also win next month. And I can't wait to see you next week. I'm going to be in Canada. It's going to be so fun. Maybe if Pam is free, maybe she can jump on really quickly and we can talk Crochet Foundry and what we're doing at the festival or anything like that. But I hope you have a great week. Thank you so much for just joining the live and chatting and, kind of just having fun and goofing off on talking about yarn and whatever else. But yeah, it's been a great time as always. Y'all be safe, take care of yourself, and have a good rest of your week. Bye.